Hey everybody, Sickness here again to talk to you about what I bought and what I watched today. And happy first day of October. I've been a big fan this month ever since I was a little kid. I'm a huge fan of Halloween. It's my all-time favorite holiday. I love scary movies, love the Halloween specials that play on TV, love all the great decorations, haunted houses, haunted hayrides. I love Halloween. And also on the 7th, it's my birthday. So again, since I've been a little kid, October has always been my favorite month of the year. So I figured what better way to start the first off than buying some Halloween related movies. The first time I picked up for only $5 from my local Pathmark grocery store was Frankenstein. This year being from the Universal Studios Classic Monster Collection releases. This year is by far my favorite of the classic Universal monster movies. Huge fan of Frankenstein. I do already own this on DVD. I actually had the Universal Legacy Collection release. It comes with all the Frankenstein movies. Love that set. But I really wanted to get this because I love the artwork for these releases. They are the classic poster art. They look fantastic, and I would love to get the entire set of these eventually. They are out of print now, so they're a little bit harder to find, so I was very excited to come across this. Like I said, I would like to get the entire set someday, so for $5, and just for collecting purposes, had to pick it up. Then I ran over to my local Five Below and picked myself up two titles, both for $5 a piece, and the first one I grabbed was Let Me In. This here's a title that I've been thinking about getting for a while now. I come across it all the time for pretty cheap on both DVD and Blu-ray, and I always think about getting it, but for whatever reason, I always pass it up. But I have heard really good things about this. It does get pretty decent reviews, so it is a movie that I definitely want to check out. So I figured for $5, I'll grab it and finally watch it. And the last title I picked up was Halloween 2, this year being the theatrical cut. I do already own the unrated director's cut on DVD as well, but just for collecting purposes, I really wanted to get this. I love having multiple cuts of movies. I'm just a sucker for that. Plus, I do have the theatrical cut and the unrated cut for the first movie, so again, just for collecting purposes, I had to pick this one up. So that's it for what I bought today, so now onto what I watched. And the first Halloween Horror-thon title I watched today was Halloween Cartoon Collection from Mill Creek. This I've been dying to check out ever since they sent it to me. I just love cartoons, and I love Halloween, so how could you go wrong with this? Unfortunately, they did go a little wrong with this. It's one of those cases where not every single episode is necessarily a Halloween episode. I see this all the time with releases like this. Cartoon Network is notorious for that. They do that a lot. And it's a shame. I would be willing to bet that they have enough cartoon series that have Halloween episodes, I would think anyway, or probably some of these you would think, some of these episodes would have Halloween episodes. But unfortunately, like I said, not every single episode is Halloween related. We have things like, for instance, Ripley's Believe It or Not, that animated series. That's not a Halloween episode. That's just about vampires. We have Mummies Alive. If I'm not mistaken, I believe the Mummies Alive episode on here is just the first episode from the series. Again, has nothing to do with Halloween, just features mummies. Johnny Test, there's another one that wasn't Halloween. One episode, he is creating monsters from this helmet he has on, so, you know, that's the only thing Halloween related it has to do with. And the other one, he's trying to create a holiday in between Easter and Halloween to give candy out, because he doesn't think there's a, you know, he wants a holiday in between there to give candy to kids. So he's trying to come up with a holiday, so not really Halloween related either. So that is the downfall of this. I really wish they would have all 100% been Halloween related episodes. However, there are plenty on here as well. The other downfall with this is the fact that there's an episode of Bump in the Night in here that has audio that is off. In fact, the audio is so off on that episode, I'm not even 100% sure if it's the correct audio for the episode. It is that off. I couldn't even tell if it was the right audio. I did contact Amy from Mill Creek, and she did inform me that she actually contacted Mill Creek after getting my email, and they said they are aware of it and they are looking into correcting it. So my guess is eventually they will offer a replacement disc, or at least I hope they do. So can I recommend this? I actually can, and that is because this is only going to run you $5. I've seen this in multiple stores now. For instance, I saw it at Kmart's the other day for $5. It's online in a lot of places for $5. And for $5, it's worth picking up if you're into animation and if you're into Halloween. It is worth getting. Yes, we do have the issue of the audio being off in that one episode, And like I said, I'd be willing to bet that they will release a replacement disc. That is what I'm going to assume. I can't 100% be sure of that. I don't know. I'm really hoping that eventually happens. So I am going to say yes. I do recommend picking this up in hopes that they do release a replacement disc for it. If they do that, then for $5, even though this isn't a perfect release, it is worth picking up. And the second Halloween Horror-thon title I watched today was Phantom of the Opera, the 1929 reissue with commentary. And the commentary was great for this. Very, very informative of not only the movie, but of just Lon Chaney in general. The commentary was by Dr. John, I believe his last name is pronounced Murasalis, I guess it is. He seems to know a lot about Lon Chaney and Phantom of the Opera, and it's great. I learned so much about this film that I did not even come close to knowing about, and that I love out of a commentary. Don't get me wrong, I love a commentary where it's maybe the cast or something sitting around and goofing off or whatever, but I love a really, really informative commentary, and that is exactly what this is. And if you were a fan of Phantom of the Opera, then I would definitely recommend checking the commentary out. Now, as far as picture quality goes, because, like I said, I didn't really watch the movie, I was more listening to the commentary, the picture quality of this was pretty good. So if you've been thinking about picking this release up, for the picture quality alone, I would recommend it. I'll talk a little bit more about this release. You do actually get 3 versions of the film. You get the 1929 reissue at 24 frames per second, the 1929 reissue at 20 frames per second, and the original 1925 version. I really want to check out the 1925 version. I was actually going to watch that, but I was just kind of in a commentary mood tonight. I just felt like watching a commentary, so I definitely had to check that out. But eventually, I do plan on watching the original 1925 release, because I've never seen that. I've only ever seen the 1929 reissue through really badly, real bad releases of the video. But I really want to watch the original 1925 version, so I'll definitely get to that at some point. But I would highly recommend this release if you are a fan of the Opera. The picture quality, like I said, looks great. You're getting 3 different versions of the film, and the commentary was excellent. So that's it for what I bought when I watched today. Definitely starting October off right. Watching nothing and buying nothing but Halloween-related titles today was a great way to start off October. So I'm definitely looking forward to watching all the titles I picked up today, and also watching the Halloween Cartoon Collection release. Like I said, it wasn't perfect. Not every episode was necessarily a Halloween episode, so it did have that as a downfall. And also, we had that issue of the audio on Bump in the Night, the Bump in the Night episode. That was definitely a downfall. But like I said, apparently Mill Creek is looking into fixing that issue. So I'm really, really hoping they do offer a replacement disc. And if they do offer that replacement disc, I would definitely recommend picking the release up, especially only for $5. It is worth getting. And also watching Phantom of the Opera, the 1929 reissue with commentary. It was great, extremely informative. If you are a fan of Phantom of the Opera, I recommend picking that Blu-ray release up and definitely checking the commentary out. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to see what I bought when I watch tomorrow. See ya. I love Frankenstein. Have it on Laserdisc. I do have the Universal Legacy Collection release. It comes with all the Frankenstein movies on DVD. Love that set. I am picking this up. God fucking damn it!